Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. My name is Ahmed Abbas or Lato but you can call me Sidon J. And this is News Review, where we talk about the headlines of the newspapers of today. I'm in the studio with...
I'm Ambassador Rochimi Orilua. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching. Viewers all over the world.
I was feeling down when I wanted to introduce you because I felt I love your outfit. But then, you know, sometimes when we feel like dressing up just to go to work or just to feel ourselves in Nigeria, but the current situation of Nigeria will not make some people to dress the way they want.
My advice whenever I come on my show was that I do tell people out there, please don't try to put Nigerians their matter on hell. Because if you put it on hell, at the end of the day, you just die for nothing sick, nothing happens. Even if the 50% of Nigerians die today, nothing happens. The president will still move on, and the legislature will move on their daily activities. So you are the one to be very careful of yourself.
Well, you already know the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Herbals that produces Nokpa Herbal Bitter, Herbal Flusher, Herbal Cool, Herbal Tonic. And don't forget that you can as well be one of our sponsors. You can send us a text or you can call that number you're seeing on the screen. All right, today I'll be starting with Punch newspaper as usual. Police nab suspect for snatching AK-47 rifle from cops. Bandits kill man, abduct 13 children on Kaduna Road. Ondo Amotekun arrest 19 kidnappers and 17 others. Police inspector kills corporal while arresting cultist in Delta. Then on Vanguard newspaper, kidnapping will make Abuja hot for you, Wiki tells criminals. Breach of contract. Court dismisses Davido's preliminary objection. Parents groan as institutions hike fees by over 100%. One head as Cross River records Lassa fever outbreak. Then on Daily Post newspaper, Malian behind Ibadan explosion, residents. Frequent national grid collapse concerns amount over quality of TCN's procurement. Cost of governance. Tinubu government faces tough hurdles. There is no Christian or Muslim heaven. Primate Ayodele downplays religion. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we're back, we'll talk more on some of the headlines. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. The family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Herbal Mixture, the family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Nokpa Herbals. The first headline here, sir, I don't think this is a mistake because, you know, if you are incompetent or you are not well trained, that is where you could make this kind of mistake. But we thank God that the police inspector didn't shoot a citizen of Nigeria. It is just another police officer that was being shot when arresting cultists in Delta State. Police inspector kills corporal while arresting cultists in Delta.
You know, one thing I want the old viewers to know was that there is no how you will not find a bad egg within the midst of the personnel. It normally goes around like that. You could recall there was an incident that happened, I think, along that, was it Imo, when NDLA was there to arrest some drug baron. While they were shooting, they had to shoot directly into a shop where a guy was killed together with his younger brother. I believe our police personnel were trained how to handle gun. So in case maybe they wanted to arrest somebody and they feel that that place is not safe enough, there are many ways to kill out without shedding blood. If you are not able to arrest that guy on that day based on the crowd that are there, instead of you shooting honestly to the extent in which some people will be affected. The next thing for you to do is just leave the guy and see how you are going to nab the guy.
The criminal.
So now look at the
outcome of the arrest.
Of the arrest.
Well, a police inspector identified as Afang Luke has accidentally shot dead a junior colleague, Corporal Shinonso Okafor, in Delta State. Correspondent gathered that the incident occurred on Tuesday at about 4:30 p.m. Punch Metro learned that the Delta State Police Tactical Squad were on a routine patrol at Mosoga Sapele when they intercepted some persons suspected to be cultists. The men were said to have made an attempt to run away when they sighted the police team. A police source told correspondent that in a bid to arrest the men, Luke accidentally shot Okafor from the rear. Inspector Luke was trying to stop the boys from escaping, but he mistakenly shot Corporal Okafor at the back. It was an accidental discharge, the source said. The victim was immediately taken to the Central Hospital, Sapele, where he was confirmed dead on arrival.
Well, let me send my condolences to the family of the deceased. You know, it's because of you know how many people out there that police have mistakenly killed. At the end of the day, they will tell you it was accidental discharge.
Well, I feel what are the federal government, what the federal government are supposed to do on this particular case? I'm not trying to teach them what to do, but I feel the best thing for them to do is to dismiss this police officer.
Well, the ball is left in their court.
Yeah, because you know, someone that could make that heavy mistake, and they should use that as a scapegoat for any other officer.
You know how many people out there that have done the same thing? At the end of the day, nothing is being done. So the ball is in their court. So when you are saying you are not the one to teach them their job, our own is just to advise. Now let's look at the man in question. Now, according to the law of the land, anybody that kills should be killed back.
Should be simple.
How many of the police officers that have accidentally discharged their guns that kill the citizen that they have killed back? The highest they say, the highest they do was to dismiss the person. They will tell you they dismiss the person. Not.
But let's look at it this way, sir. What if it was not accidentally the scene? It was not like accident.
The mistake has come now. The man will say it was because we don't know in mind. Maybe the guy in question,
they had misunderstanding. There is an argument between them.
He was not looking for a way
or maybe they had a deal that he wants to want him to be. They want to take the highest percentage of that deal.
And he was not looking for a way to deal with the guy. Now the opportunity has come. Do you expect the man in question, except if the investigation leads them to the right channel, to come out and say willingly he killed his fellow colleagues?
Well, Luke was arrested and currently detained in the Sapele division of the police, while the two boys were also arrested and detained at the same station. Correspondent learned. Effort to speak with the Delta State Police Public Relations Officer, Bryce Edafe, was unsuccessful. Edafe did not answer several calls to his phone number. Neither did he reply messages sent as SMS and WhatsApp text. While Punch Metro recalls that Inspector Nelson Abuante had committed suicide on December 21 after he mistakenly shot dead a colleague and Inspector Monday Baramana during an attempt to arrest a suspect in Rivers State. You see what I'm talking about? Like, you know, if they don't take legal action on these cases of police shooting themselves,
accidental discharge,
they will just turn it to an accidental act. But then,
in the federal government, I believe some action needed to be taken. The gun that was given to them is not meant for the masses. It's meant for those that feel they don't want peace in the country. Let them take this set of people that is being accidentally discharge of gun. Let them take them to Sambisa Forest.
So they should face Boko Haram. Or the bandits and kidnappers. They should go and rescue our
when you look at this set of people, they are the set of people that when there is an emergency in their area, when you call them, they will tell you they don't have fuel. They don't have fuel in their vehicle.
Well, on December 26, another police inspector, Jonathan Okowuromi, shot dead one Sergeant Abosele Akere, both of the Edo State Police Command, after the deceased that arrested a suspected cultist.
Again.
Yes. So why is it that it is cultists that is bringing up? Because now, what I'm feeling is some of these cultists, some of these police officers are also cult members. and they know themselves.
They know themselves exactly. The
So
point.
you know, and brother cannot kill brother. That's their slogan.
Yes, the Police Service Commission should go deep into this matter and look into it. The investigation should be done thoroughly and bring the outcome to the whole Nigerians and let them know where you have come to.
Well, let's move on to the next headline here. We'll make Abuja hot for you, Wike tells criminals.
Yes, this should have been a statement that should have come out for a very long time because they could see that they too are no longer safe.
They are not safe. Yes,
because
it's getting closer to them.
The kidnappers are getting to the tips of their nose now. They now feel the time has come.
They need to take action.
They need to take action, that the time has come for the land to vomit what the land has swallowed. Because you could, there's an adage of Yoruba that says, Orungbe Omadete, which means when the Oro festival is
yes, Oro
court is kidnapping the son of a leprous man, they will say the bad thing has gone away from the community. But when it kidnaps a man that is so social in the society, they will say, it was like there is a problem somewhere. Now they now see that it is getting closer to them. That is why my brother Wike is now coming out to say they are going to make Abuja.
So they want to take
Is it
swift
only
action?
Abuja that he wants to make it hot for the informant of the kidnappers, or the whole Nigeria should be made hot for those kidnappers?
No, the reason why, you know, it was Wike that was talking, and Wike is the FCT minister of the FCT.
So he is expecting the governors of the other states to do the same thing.
Yes, once they work together hand in hand, then they will be able to come out
if they were given the free hand of doing their jobs. You remember when President Muhammadu Buhari, the ex-president, was there, when the issue of this others and farmer came out. I said Muhammadu Buhari now came out to tell the governors that they should try to look for a land and give to the Fulani herdsmen,
so that they can be
they can settle there. Now they were not saying no. He said, okay, what do you want me to do? You said we should look for solution that will make that will put an end to farmers and others crisis. I said you should give them land. You said no. So you leave them, let them go wherever they are. Let me ask you. We were not asking a question. When the organizer wanted to get a shop, is it the president that told the governor to look for a shop for the organizer? You don't understand what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Automatically, when you look at what is going on now, if they are giving the governors free hand to do their operation, automatically the governor can also curb all this issue of kidnapping.
So they should take it off from. They should take it away from federal level.
They should take the burden off from the shoulder of the federal government. Let them give them free hand to operate in their various offices.
Well, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Ezenwo Wike yesterday commenced confidence-building visits to area councils in the territory, declaring that security agencies would henceforth make it hot for bandits. His visit came against the backdrop of incessant kidnap and killing of victims by bandits in the area. Wike, who visited Buhari Town, the headquarters of Buhari Area Council, at the town hall meeting with the residents, traditional rulers, security, defense and intelligence personnel in the area and other stakeholders. The minister is expected to also visit other councils in the coming days. At the event, Wike declared that enough was enough and that the formations working for the bandits will not be able to sleep among decent residents. He said, security is one of the key priorities of Mr. President's administration. Yesterday, Mr. President summoned the high-level security meeting, which includes all the service chiefs, Minister of Defense, and my humble self because of recent attacks, particularly in Buhari. So currently, it is one of the key priorities, Mr. President's renewed hope agenda we want to face squarely. It is no longer going to be business as usual. My coming here today is to show you that we are serious. To all those bandits, enough is enough. We will do everything in our part to make sure that this does not happen again. Everything has to be done to protect lives and property. Without protection of lives and property, we have no business in government. My coming here today is to assure that we are very serious. That is why just this morning, Mr. President has given me approval to provide everything required to the security agencies. And just like what Etsu Buhari and Sarkim Buhari said, it is not by merely talking, we are serious. Sir, Wike is trying to give a speech to people around in Abuja and environment that now it seems these bandits want war and we are ready to give them
they
what
don't believe they want war before, right at the initial stage.
No, they
you
were,
know
they
where
thought
the
they were
problem,
joking.
you know where the problem is. When there is an issue like this, the issue normally comes to an end depending on how you face the issue. It's because when they started at the primary level, nothing was being done. You remember that there are some Corp members that are still at the den of the kidnappers, that nothing that the federal government is doing about it.
And they even forget about it.
They forgot about it.
Because they are not sons or daughters of politicians.
You know what, like they said on this show, that even in their camp, that there was a rule there that when you are traveling, maybe you have been posted from Lagos now to Kaduna, that when you are going, you should at least have enough money with you.
So you can bail yourself.
Bail yourself whenever you find whenever
Imagine.
you are being kidnapped.
What a country.
What a country that
Well, it was said that security agencies will not have any reason to say they are not equipped. We will provide everything required. I know how big Buhari is, and I know you have boundaries with 3 states, Niger, Kaduna, and Nasarawa. I know because these bandits were chased away from the northeast, so they are making their way here. We will make it hot for them. So now, Wike is assuring people that stays in Abuja, that, okay, the president has given me the mantle to destroy all these bandits and kidnappers. So you guys should be calm, put your mind at rest.
because he has now gotten the approval from the president.
Yes.
So automatically, the so-called governors of the rest of the state are still waiting for the approval.
Well, it's not like they are waiting for the approval.
We'll
You
see
know,
how they are going to deal with
Wike
it.
is an action man. That's one of the his
So the rest of the
characteristics.
governors are not an action.
Most of them are not. They don't have action. You want to tell me that the governor of Ogun State is an action man?
Well, you said it all. You said it all. You said it all.
Well, let's move on to the last headline, which is there is no Christian or Muslim heaven. Primate Ayodele downplays religion.
Well, Prime Minister Odele could have his own reason, and which I want to back up, that there is no Christian or Muslim in heaven. The only thing they preach in heaven is holiness. The only thing that is in heaven is holiness. If truly we serve the same God, according to what the Muslims said and according to what the Christians said, the only thing that can guarantee you to be in heaven is holiness.
It's good deeds where you do good. So the leader of INRI, Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Ayodele, on Thursday, which is today, declared that there is no religion in heaven. He said there is nothing like Christian heaven or Muslim heaven, adding that religion was created by humans and it has been a source of great divide among them. He lamented that religion has done more harm than good to humanity. In a statement issued by his spokesman, Oluwatosin Osho, Ayodele disclosed plans to build a multi-million naira mosque in Lagos State. The renowned prophet explained that Jesus Christ didn't preach religion but humanity. Hence, it doesn't matter whether one is a Christian or Muslim. We are first human before anything else.
Exactly the point.
Now, sir, you see, this is a pastor
that was trying to build a mosque.
He said he wants to build a mosque. So I want to ask a question, sir, because I'm so confused right now.
Why would the pastor we want to build a mosque? Yes, he wanted to act on the ministry of Jesus Christ. What was he preaching? What did he preach when he came?
Humanity.
He preached love. Love is the first law according to the Bible. For instance, now, I want to win your heart. Being a Muslim, okay, let me say if I'm a Christian now, and I want to win your heart. Winning your heart, because you are very closer to me, how do I win your heart? First thing was for me to show a sign of love to you. When I show a sign of love,
not just love, real love.
Real love, that the Bible says, love your neighbor
as you love yourself.
You will now accept whatever I'm saying to you based on the first love that you have found in me.
Well, according to the primates, my decision to build a mosque is not for self-glorification, but to eliminate religion and embrace humanity. Jesus Christ never preached religion. He taught us to show love to people and never asked for the religion of anyone before he healed them. Jesus Christ is my role model, and since he didn't preach religion, it's best that I follow him who I serve. I am not a religious fanatic because it won't take me to heaven. I believe coexisting, cohabiting, and showing love to everyone is the greatest religion anyone can adopt. I have done wide consultation. I have spoken with leaders from the Muslim communities about my decision to build a massive mosque, and their responses were enormously encouraging. I will build a mosque and hand it over to the Muslim leaders. Also, I will have no interference whatsoever in its operation. Wow. I wish we could have much people like this in this country. You know, someone that understands what humanity really means. We don't really understand humanity in Nigeria.
When TB Joshua was alive, Prophet TB Joshua, late Prophet TB Joshua, the first thing he was preaching was love. When you look at synagogue, before and after his death, we have many Muslims that are going there to worship.
Exactly.
After his death, we have many Afars that came to sign condolence, that paid a condolence visit to his family. It's based on the love he showed unto them. And whenever he's going on charity, he does not separate the Christian from the Muslim. He treated everybody equally.
Right.
That is what we call Christianity. Christianity is all about the love you share, the love you receive from your father, you share to your co-neighbors. Then they will know the kind of. At times, it is not everybody that you preach to before they accept your religion.
Yeah.
But your characters, your attitude, the way you love them, the way you talk to them, the way you relate with them, will make them to ask, which kind of religion do you do? You say you're a Christian, no wonder we want to follow you.
Well, this is where we're going to be ending it on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok at Wisdom Yard Online TV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J. Thank you, Ambassador, for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good and be hardworking. Bye.